Hello everyone, welcome to video 28 of my Claude series. Today we are going to discuss about one interesting topic which is about how to write test cases using Claude. So let's think of an example that you have written a payment service and that payment service has a edge case, and how do you test it? So earlier we used to write unit tests and it used to take us almost 40 to 45 minutes, and once that is done we used to hand it over to testing team for test. This used to take, as I said, 45 to 50 minutes, and also it used to miss any edge case. Now what I do is I give Claude some prompts and then it writes almost 20 to 50 test cases for me covering all the edge cases, and eventually I have all the test cases beforehand, so my code is also top quality. And I find it is very interesting, but testing team rarely now finds bugs using developers code. They would definitely find like scalability issues, the load test issues, but not the code related edge cases. So in this video I will show these techniques on how to write test cases and do test driven development using Claude. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Now we will see how to write tests from requirement before writing the code. So there are three things we need to take care, and this is a test driven development, by the way. So first is we have to clarify the requirements, because writing test forces precision. Vague requirements expose themselves when you can't write a test for them. Second is we have to find gaps before coding. So edge cases which we miss in the implementation appear naturally when we ask Claude what should happen when x is null while writing the test cases only. Third is, if we have the test cases written, it will guide the implementation so that we have precise implementation. The prompt would be something like write test first, then tell me what to implement. I will show it in the example later, but it works best with user stories, acceptance criteria, JIRA ticket and API contract. Any artifact that describe expected behavior can be turned into a test suite. Now we will see example of whatever I have told. So we have to paste the acceptance criteria first and generate comprehensive test using that acceptance criteria. Now the acceptance criteria we can write manually in the Claude also, that write JUnit 5 test for below requirement, and we write the requirement here and we tell generate comprehensive tests using edge cases, do not write the implementation. This is one way. Another way is we can have the JIRA ticket and ask Claude to extract acceptance criteria from the JIRA ticket using here writing the prompt and then generate tests. So once this prompt is done, it will generate the test cases for our requirement. Now prompt 2 would be, we will tell that here are the tests and we will give the location of the test where we have the test, and tell that now write the payment validator implementation that makes all of these test pass, and result would be test match requirement exactly, no guesswork in the implementation. Now if we hand it over to the QA, the probability of getting issues with respect to the basic requirement is very less.